Hi, my name is Jason and this is Rodney, and welcome to myleadersource.com. We're going to be going over the toe to bar. The toe to bar is just an advanced version of now your knee to elbow. So if you can't do this variation, the knee to elbow will be a great regression. Utilize the same exact muscles as your knee to elbow, the lats, the biceps, some other small muscles in the back. We're also going to be utilizing the abdominals for this leg lift to the bar. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to let Rodney hop on the bar and we're going to get started on these toe to bar. All right.
Okay, so a couple things. We moved the camera to give you a little bit better view of how we can see the kip. And Jason and I did a role reversal. Okay, so I think he does a lot better toe to bars than I do, so I think that we'll get him to do the best demonstration. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about some of those key points. And one of the key points we're going to talk about is the hand placement and having that grip that's about shoulder to shoulder width apart. As you can see, Jason has his hands extended and his hands about shoulder width apart, and his body is fully extended. He has his toes pointed, which is really engaging that core. Okay, so what we're going to do now is a strict toe to bar. And so Jason's going to use that core and bring his toes up, touch the bar, and come right back down. You notice his body stayed straight, and he comes up again, using that core to come up and push back down. He's controlling that descent, and that's what we want out of there. Let's go ahead and do one more. All right, now go ahead and hop down, Jason. Take a second. So, biggest things we want to talk about, once again, is that grip, making good shoulder width apart, engaging your core, keeping your body tight, pointing those toes, and having a good strict toes to bar. Let's go ahead and cover a kipping version of the toe to bar, actually. Okay, so Jason's going to go ahead and get a good grip. He gets up. Now when he starts kipping, this kipping motion is going to allow you to use like an elastic band to get yourself up. So you see he's starting to get his kip on his legs, and when he gets ready, he throws his hips forward and then pushes it up. You see how he's kind of resetting, using that hip to kind of get those toes up there. Good job, Jason. You can see you can knock out a lot of repetitions very quickly that way, and if you're trying to get 20, 25 of these, then that's going to help you out. However, whatever you do, if you start to lose your grip, just go ahead and pop down and reset and get back up on the bar and you'll be ready to go. Okay, now we're going to cover some common faults with both the strict and the kipping. The strict, if we go ahead and take a close grip, you can see his hands are very close and he's got his body's really close and it's erected. It's going to be a lot longer, a lot further distance for him to travel up. It's going to make it very difficult. So what we want to do is correct the hand placement, place them out, give yourself a little bit more, and now we're ready to come up and do a correct one. A lot easier for him to come up at that point. The second thing is his body, he doesn't keep his body rigid. He doesn't engage those core muscles, which is going to be really difficult to be able to get your toes all the way up. And the other thing is, when you're doing that, you're really forcing yourself to you're not using your core muscles. You're trying to get your toes all the way up there with just kind of no plan whatsoever. Okay, so let's go on and hop up there. And as you can see, if he doesn't have his core very tight, and then he tries to bring his knee or his toes to the bar, he's just not really going to give a good swing. Once he starts tightening those core muscles, he starts to engage it, he comes up there.
Give him?
Yeah, there we go. And now the second piece is if he doesn't do it together with his legs, he's not going to have a very symmetrical move, and that's going to cause a lot of issues as well. And we'll just let him give us a couple of things right there. You can see he doesn't have that coordination, he doesn't have that control of his body. So let's go ahead and engage it core. Good. Go ahead and engage your core, he comes back, he's ready to go. And now he's got some good toe to bars. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the common faults for the toe to bar. So in conclusion with the toe to bar, Jason did an excellent job first of all. And so what we really want to recap on that is when you do toe to bar, you're strengthening your core. You're creating a little bit of endurance by hanging on that bar for a long period of time. And then you're also trying to get a little bit of coordination, getting those toes up all the way to the bar to where they touch, and then controlling your movement back down. Okay? I'd like to go ahead and thank Jason for being a great demonstrator. And go out there and do some toe to bars and let us know how it came out. Okay?